not going to complete.
I want to start today by letting you know that for those of you that haven't been here before, this is a unique golf outing. Unique in the sense that every golf outing I've ever been to, you pay X amount of dollars, and 90% of it goes to the cost of golf, and 10% goes to the charity. In this case, 100% of your fee today goes to your charity. And your charity has been designated by your team captain.
Good afternoon. Great to see everybody here, and obviously some amazing charities. Although the short game charity, I definitely might take you up on that one. Determined there's a new name for my short game. It's called Skull Chip. Okay, because and sometimes it works. It goes in the hole. The skull chip in the hole.
Pitching wedge can be anywhere from 48.
There is a hole-in-one challenge that is on our signature par 3. The 6th hole, it's the south hole, it's a beautiful par 3. I did hit the pin the other day.
So with all the teams we have here today, we have that many different charities that are going to get some money. How this is going to work is, for those of you that have been here, you know this. For those of you that have not, we all play. We have the best scores at the end of the day. They're tabulated by the pro shop. And any team who beats the U.S. Financial team, we match half of your contribution to your charity. The winner of today's tournament, U.S. Financial will match 100% to your charity. So at the end of the day, it's a win-win-win because the charity gets all the money. So, who pays for this thing? I'd love to say that U.S. Financial fits the entire bill, okay? And although we make a sizable dent, we have some partners here. And the companies that help us, our partners, Asset Mark, if you guys want to just raise your hand who you are, Delaware Life, Eaton Vance, First Trust, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Jackson National, PGIM, and Veritas. So guys, gals, thank you so much for helping make this thing happen. Now, none of this happens without the staff that we have. So if you've read through the little brochure there at the end, I think it tells a brief story about, how we started. A couple of guys got together, 1989, blah, blah, blah. And here we are so many years later, and we've grown from the few of us that started the company to over 30 people, okay, between advisors, staff, etc. So I just want to recognize some of these people, okay. First of all, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Altair Gobo, and I'm one of the founding partners. Jerry Papetti, founding partner. Steve Gallo. Matthew Felice. Joe Sarnecki. Greg Chabusky. Our Chief Investment Officer, Jay Coda. Our Head of Operations, Roz Gallo Goodman. And a list of some of the advisors, okay, that are here today, and some are not. Miriam Lopez, Evan Drury, and Carolyn Lloyd Cohen. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, now, the heavy lifting gets done by the staff. And although we don't want to pat them on the back too much because it's review time coming and they look for big raises, but without this staff, we would be nothing. Beth Perry, Christy Pomeroy, Val Ianco, Linda Carone, Anita Hazin, Maura Gill, Michael McNair, Pamela Berardi, Heidi Roberto, Colette Burnett, Marty Burns, Nina Camarada, Alex Les, William Kim. Now, in recent years, we've picked up a couple of other folks to join the U.S. financial team, all right? And the latest partnership is our New York office. The advisors are Andy Brief and Christine Dizato. And I know I said that wrong. Dizato. I'm sorry. I mispronounced it. All right? North Carolina office, Jeff McElroy and the staff, Dana Roberts. And our South Carolina office, B.J. Bryant, staff, Kathleen Rich Grate. All right? So, now that we introduced all of the players on our side, we want to introduce all of the players that really what this day is all about. Matthew Felice is going to call you up one by one to give a 1 to 2 minute presentation on your charity. And hopefully we get out of here in about an hour and a half or so we can play golf.
First up is Team Benducci, Joe Benducci.
So we're playing for the Mark Gobo Scholarship Foundation. Mark and I and my twin brother were best friends growing up. When he passed, we found out he was very involved with the church and the community. Spent every day with Father Peter, who's the greatest guy on the planet. Coffee and he did errands around the church. Became friendly with the kids in the parish. He was the usher at the kids' mass every Sunday. So they tried to keep his name alive and started a scholarship for some of the less fortunate, and we're looking to help out in that regard. So good luck to everyone here. I read the stories of some real heartwarming charities everyone is playing for. So good luck to everyone today.
Next up, Team Caminiti, Matt Caminiti. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Dave Caminiti, actually. We're playing for Tomorrow's Children's Fund, which is an organization out of Hackensack University Medical Center that supports children with cancer and their families. When a child is diagnosed with cancer, oftentimes parents' lives have to stop. They might not be able to work, might not be collecting a paycheck. We provide them with some relief. We will pay for mortgages. We'll provide them with money for groceries. We also provide social workers at the hospital for the children. We got involved with it when my older brother was diagnosed with cancer when he was 5 years old, and our father was one of the founding fathers of Tomorrow's Children's Fund 35 years ago. Thank you.
Now we have Team D'Alessandro. Fred D'Alessandro, come on up.
I would think most will know Tunnel to Towers. Again, my father was a veteran. Appreciated everything that he was given when he came back, and I think what Frank Siller does in honor of his brother Stephen is pretty remarkable. Again, for all our veterans, police departments, as you can see on the hat. I saw Frank yesterday, and again, he wanted me to thank my team and really everybody here for, again, all your generosity towards this charity. So God bless everybody. Thank you.
All right, next we have Team Gogel. Howard Gogel.
Thank you. This is a really special event, and the charity I chose this year is for Maui Strong. I have personal relationships on the island of Maui, and talking to some of the people, I'm sure everyone's aware of the fires that devastated that part of the island on Kaanapali and destroyed the town of Lahaina. Local people lost everything, and 100% of everything that's donated goes to these people. They don't even have work because tourism has been shut down. It's just starting to reopen, and it's probably only 10% of what it does. And the tourism is, 100% of the business. So these people lost everything, and I'm here, and my team is here to support them. Thank you.
Okay, next, Team Neary. Mike Neary.
40 years ago today, or years ago today, 40 years ago, I was a student at Villanova. My wife Nancy was a student as well. She was one of 5, I was one of 5. We were both seniors at Villanova. Our aid ran out. We were not going to be able to continue at school. And for some reason, we were lucky. Somewhere, some way at Villanova, someone came through and donated money so that we could finish our degrees. The Blue White Scholarship Foundation was set up for people just like us, for people, juniors and seniors, who have gone through school, done well, but for whatever reason, their aid has fallen through. And that's what the Blue White Scholarship does. And that's who we're playing for today. We played for Blue White for the last couple of years. And the donations that U.S. Financial makes, it's really appreciated by all these charities, because we were like the headline of the Blue White Scholarship pamphlet. When they sent out their newsletter, U.S. Financial was on the headline. So thank you all for all you do for us.
Next we have Team Patrick. Chris Patrick.
So we're doing for St. Jude's children. I dealt with my best friend's daughter, who happens to be my goddaughter, with cancer. And I can still remember him talking to me about this and just everything he went through, randomly talking. And when he was there, the one thing that he kept telling me is how much they cared and they took care of the bills, that you don't realize what the travel, the staying, and just your family, how disrupted it gets. And that was definitely something that I'm sure everybody here has been impacted by cancer in some way, shape, or form. So that's where we're at with this for our charity. Thank you.
Team Pucella. Mike Pucella.
Hi. Today we're playing for Staten Island University Hospital. All the funds will go towards the women and the children's center, which has been built, so this will help them a lot.
Two-time champion, Team Ray. Come on up, Tony Ray.
I don't know, I think the claps were a little light because we won last year. Anyway, you could be sure we will not win again after being a two-time champ. So we are playing for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. And as everyone mentioned here with cancer, I don't have to tell you what happens to the parents when children get cancer. And what St. Jude does, I think you all know, is they put the parents up. They just take them in, and if you have insurance, they take whatever the insurance pays. If you don't, they take you anyway. And you don't have to worry about bills. You go live there and you take care of your kid, and hopefully they restore your child back to health. So that's why we play for the St. Jude Research Hospital. But I wish everyone luck today. We're a little light, so we won't be in the money.
Now we have Team Saker, Dr. Mount Saker. Come on up.
so today we're playing for the Jerry Pepetti Short Game Fund. His partner, Steve and Al, decided that we should start that for private lessons. On a serious note, I'm very happy to join both of you. We're playing as well for St. Jude Hospital and Research Hospital. It's a fantastic foundation, has impacted a lot of people's lives. And yes, they do help pay for the family's bills and the cancer treatment, etc. But as well, their research is the one point that was probably not mentioned. Thank you for leaving me some room to say something. Improved the survival rate on children cancer from 20% in the early 60s up to 80% today, which is substantial. So I hope we all get to win some money for St. Jude and your charities. Good luck. Thank you, Jerry, Steve, and Al, and everybody at US Financial. You guys have been amazing partners, great guides, and we are grateful to everything you do, including today's event. Thank you.
And then the two U.S. Financial teams are playing also for the Mark Oboe Scholarship. You want to say a few more words?
You know me. So, first of all, I failed to mention before a very important person in the room, my sister Kathleen. So, I'm the oldest of 5, and Mark was smack in the middle. And unfortunately, he passed away 8 years ago now, in his sleep from a heart attack. And he belonged to this, which I never knew, to this church that did all these amazing things for kids and everything. And if you knew my brother, and if you get the Benducci boys together later on somewhere, they'll tell you stories that we can't say in public. But Mark and the church didn't seem to ride on the same track. But I found out after he passed how involved he was. And so we went down to the church, and this is an area that you know, really blue collar, and there's not a lot of money, but for whatever reason, these people have tremendous faith, and they want to send their kids to a faith-based school. It happens to be a Catholic school. And so we figured, what can we do to help out? So that's how the charity was started. 2 weeks ago, I went to a mass for my brother, and I met a whole bunch of people that we donated about $12,000 that day. And some of it came from this outing, and some of it comes from some of the things we do. And the people, they could not be more appreciative. I mean, when a little kid comes up to you and says, "Thank you for my education," I mean, it's heartwarming. So it makes us feel good that we can make some kind of contribution like this. So thank you all very much, and I'll turn it over back to Matt.
All right, thank you guys. All great charities, all worthy of the cause, and we're happy to contribute and have all of you guys contribute. So thank you for making this event happen.